Santa went in for a checkup on the day of Christmas Eve, so the doctor could examine him before he let him leave. The old man stepped up on the scale, said, "Doc, I feel like a big old whale." The doctor laughed, but then he read the number. He said, "You better lay off those cookies, Santa, while the children slumber." Santa said, "Cookies, that's the least of my worries. I get Kentucky Fried Chicken in Japan, a glass of Guinness in Ireland, poi in Hawaii, porridge from the Swedes. That's the last thing that you mincemeat pie in the UK, barbecue in Paraguay. I can barely climb up on the sleigh. I'm only halfway home, only halfway home." So the doctor said, "Santa, on your flight, you take a nibble, not a bite. And I'm sure that all the reindeer are gonna thank you. Watch your calories, watch the weight. All you need is a little taste, and a chimney's only a tiny space to get through. That's all you gotta do." Santa said, "But I get Kentucky Fried Chicken in Japan, a glass of Guinness in Ireland, poi in Hawaii, porridge from the Swedes. That's the last thing that you mincemeat pie in the UK, barbecue in Paraguay. I can barely climb up on the sleigh. I'm only halfway home, halfway home." Then the doctor said, "When you come back, we're gonna get on the scale. The numbers will tell this Christmas tale of what you nibbled on tonight. Every swallow, every bite. Alright, but I get Kentucky Fried Chicken in Japan, a glass of Guinness in Ireland, poi in Hawaii, porridge from the Swede. That's the last thing that you mincemeat pie in the UK, barbecue in Paraguay. I can barely get up on the sleigh. I'm only halfway home, only halfway home, halfway home." Santa went in for a checkup on the day of Christmas Eve, so the doctor could examine him before he let him leave. The old man stepped up on the scale, said, "Doc, I feel like a big old whale." The doctor laughed, but then he read the number. He said, "You better lay off those cookies, Santa, while the children slumber." Santa said, "Cookies, that's the least of my worries. I get Kentucky Fried Chicken in Japan, a glass of Guinness in Ireland, poi in Hawaii, porridge from the Swedes. That's the last thing that you mincemeat pie in the UK, barbecue in Paraguay. I can barely climb up on the sleigh. I'm only halfway home, only halfway home." So the doctor said, "Santa, on your flight, you take a nibble, not a bite. And I'm sure that all the reindeer are gonna thank you. Watch your calories, watch the weight. All you need is a little taste, and a chimney's only a tiny space to get through. That's all you gotta do." Santa said, "But I get Kentucky Fried Chicken in Japan, a glass of Guinness in Ireland, poi in Hawaii, porridge from the Swedes. That's the last thing that you mincemeat pie in the UK, barbecue in Paraguay. I can barely climb up on the sleigh. I'm only halfway home, halfway home." Hello, everybody. This is Ellis Paul. I'm here in Crozet, Virginia. Happy holidays. You've come to our infamous holiday extravaganza. I've got friends coming in from all over the country tonight. Laurie and I are so happy to be here. Thrilled that you guys are tuning in. For those of you waiting on the Patreon feed, I hope we're still trying to figure that out. I forgot to do it at the last minute. There's so many things I was trying to line up today. But listen, this is the show tonight. These are all our guests. Look at this lineup. It's going to be a spectacular night. Some of my best friends on the folk music scene and heroes and contemporaries of mine. Laurie, of course, is going to be there. She's going to come in and do a little set for you folks. Mr. Tom Rush, who's just fresh from opening up for Gordon Lightfoot up in Canada on Gordon's tour. Anja Duvacott, who's coming in, one of my favorite songwriters. Adam Ezra, who's a force of nature, just and a dear friend of mine from many, many years back. And up-and-coming singer-songwriter Shanna and Address, who I love very much. I hope you guys are doing well. As you can tell, we've decked ourselves out here with the best of Christmas stuff that we could gather in our little studio. Please share this on your Facebook feeds right now. Take a moment and get this thing out there so people that you love and care about can share this, see this with friends, family, and they can share it, and they can share it, and they can share it, and they can share it. Because it's Christmas. It's about sharing. Anyway, glad to have you here. We've already got 100 folks from all over the country. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what city, what country you're listening in from. Scarlett Livesay is here. We see her quite a lot. Karen Hansen Mima is here from New Jersey. Karen Zundel, who's keeping the home fires burning, is here just outside of Pittsburgh, and we love her so much for that. She's going to be communicating with you guys on, of course, on the feed here. We have a ton of artists. Here's Jeff Richards says, hello, Ellis and Laurie, Merry Christmas, and what a lineup. Starting in Somerville, Teal Square to Powderhouse to Davis to Porter, and then Symphony Hall, multiple layers and a flashback ready. That's amazing. Gail Scott is in Miami. She's watching. Diane Welch and the crew of nurses serving so diligently in this time of need. Nurses over at the VCU, ICU. I imagine there's some COVID patients in there, and we love you guys for what you do for all of us. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and I hope it provides a little bit of a well-needed break for you guys to hear some holiday music. We got Michael Doherty in here from Los Angeles, Phyllis Conroy from Ithaca, New York, Mariah C. Rogers over the mountains here in Wintergreen, Virginia, Brad Brown. Can't watch this whole thing, but I wish I could with its replay, but there will be a replay, y'all. Just, you can go to Facebook. It's going to be up there for a couple days. And if not, just join Patreon. It's up there forever. My Patreon page is Patreon.com/Ellis Paul. Nice to have you folks here. I can't let everybody know where you're from, but a few folks, David Evans, Lisa, over there in Raleigh, North Carolina, Blake Eggert, he's here. There we go. Let's get that guy in there. Leggett, that's it. Blake Leggett from Charlotte, North Carolina. Joanna's saying how dapper I look tonight. Well, there you have it. It's a special night. It's a hangout party with a bunch of cool songwriters. And thank you guys so much for being here as well. Newport, Rhode Island, we're happy to have you here. Norm in Voluntown, Connecticut. Hudson, Massachusetts. East Wellington, Vermont. David Schulman, thank you so much. And up in Bangor, Maine, we got Shane McCarthy. Let's start this party. We got a couple great songs here. I'm going to tell you the story behind a lot of these songs. This song was a hit for Mr. Burl Ives. It was in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer back in 1964, and it still appears on the charts. Believe it or not, it finished in the top 10 on the U.S. Billboard charts back in 2013. Can you believe it? That ties the record for the longest break between top 10 songs. That's 50 years. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Hey, hold the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody's waiting there, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Hope you guys are having a good time wherever you are. Please do share this on your Facebook page. Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to the friends you know and everyone you meet. Hey, hold the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for me, kiss them once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. All right, have a holly jolly Christmas, y'all. I think that's the best message we can say after all of this pandemic stuff that we have been going through the years. And boy, the last couple of years have been tough. And I know that for a lot of you, Omicron is messing with your ability to get to your loved ones. And I just want to let you know that wherever you are, we're thinking of you. And I'm probably going to be traveling on Christmas Eve up to Maine, but wherever I am, I'm going to stop and do a little bit of a show for you on Friday night around 8 o'clock. And if I'm in the car, I'm in the car. Or if I'm up in Maine, I'm up in Maine. Wherever I'll be, I'll make sure to come in and share at least a little bit of an hour with you there that night. So glad you guys are here tonight. We got folks from all over the world tonight tuning in. Brian and his family from Portland, Oregon are here. Lisa Cotter is up there in Plymouth, Mass. And Elliot from New Hampshire. Stephen K from Bradentown, Florida. Joe and Stephen, hello, folks. I know you got a green Christmas down there, but just squint your eyes and look at a piece of white paper, and maybe it'll just sink in. Got folks here from Michigan, Brooklyn, Michigan, which is so funny. Michigan has so many town names that are based on other towns as well. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Sunshine Kaiser is here with us, and all of our Santa Claus glory. Mark Easley, my dear friend out there in Raleigh, North Carolina. Karen Oliver up there in Plymouth, Massachusetts, and Laura Fair from Newbury, Massachusetts. That sound you're hearing is my Christmas elf coming through the door, and she is going to be helping me out here on the side. Let's do another song. Did you see the fireplace? This song is one of, I really think it ranks among my very best. It's called Snow in Austin. I woke up to frost on the windows. I've been sleeping in a snow globe town. 6 inches on the ground. You said I'd never see a white Christmas. Snow angels never make it to Texas, but you're wrong. They're singing Hank Williams songs. If snow can fall in Austin, Can't you fall here in my arms? And so you say, your home is Boston. Hey, what's New England got on all these Texas charms? Tumbleweeds, they dance on the ground. Armadillos upside down. Have you ever seen a cactus Christmas tree? Come home to me. Come on home. There's a snowman standing out on 6th Street with a hat, a scarf, and a broom guitar. They're hanging mistletoe up in the bars. Do you remember that night at Las Manitas? Our heads were numb from frozen margaritas. Imagine how cold we would be now if snow can fall in Austin. Why can't you fall here in my arms? And so you say, your home is Boston. Hey, what's New England got on all these Texas charms? Tumbleweeds, they dance on the ground. Armadillos, they're upside down. Have you ever seen a cactus Christmas tree? Come home to me. Come on home. The snow's coming down. It's Christmas in this town. That's Snow in Austin. Wrote that with the state of Texas in mind. I was traveling around in Texas, and lo and behold, I heard on the radio a storm story on NPR about a storm that happened back in 2004 in Texas. Blanketed the entire state right before Christmas. Thought I'd write a song about it right there. And it's among my favorite songs to play. I love the story, and it brings me back to times when I was traveling in Texas and how many miles I put on the highway. Why, you know, it's been hard with COVID happening the way it's happening, because we're just not touring the way we used to, and most folk singers are that way. So, but the miles are starting to pile up. I've started to travel this fall a little bit. This upcoming New Year's Eve, I'm going to be doing close to the 30th time on New Year's Eve at Club Passim in the city of Boston, doing 4 shows with Radislav Lorkovich, Don Conoscenti, and Laurie MacAllister. You can catch us there. You just go to clubpassim.org if you want tickets, if you're up in the Northeast. Got a lot of folks to thank here, too, on the front of all of the tip jar stuff. Saber Schulman, thank you so much for the love in the tip jar. Kathy as well. Brian Warren, thank you so much. Kate McNally and many more. Thank you guys. What we're going to do tonight is divide up the tip jar between the artists. We're sharing it. So we're just putting up the Ellis Paul stuff at PayPal and Venmo, but we're going to be splitting it among the artists. So just to let you know, all of it's going towards all of us, not just me. Hey, if you're just coming in, please share this feed on your Facebook page, and share it with friends and family who want to celebrate a little bit this Christmas on in the holiday season here. The next song I'm going to sing for you is Jingle Bell Rock. Listen, this one was written by Joseph Carlton Beal and James Boothe back in 1957. Those guys got a bit of a song in to Bobby Helms, and it was originally called Jingle Bell Hop. And old Bobby Helms didn't like it very much, so he rewrote it and fixed it up, cleaned it up, and it became a huge hit back in 1957. And get this, it has the longest wait for a top 10 between when it hit the top 10 back in the 50s and now, 60 years. It's a record. And while we're here, I want to bring in one of my very special guests and the person that I live with and who I love. She's here with me now. This is Miss Laurie MacAllister from the band Red Molly.
I'm all fancy.
You are very much in the jingle and the jangle of Christmas here. Thank you so much for putting that extra special.
He gets very excited if there's just little detailed touches, like he was very happy to find that fireplace when he got home today. Fireplace.
Yeah, everything's virtual this year, is it not?
No, my
You're the only three-dimensional person I've seen in a year and a half.
My holiday spirit is not virtual. I feel real holiday excitement. I don't know why.
Well, we're here to share it with all these folks. We got folks from Michigan tuning in, people from all over the country. Thank you guys for being here tonight.
Hello, everyone. So good to see you.
Get old Guinness
so good
out
to
here.
be seen. We haven't really rehearsed any of this, so we'll just see what happens. I sang this song in 4th grade with my friend Lisa for her parents, so maybe I'll remember it.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing and jingle bell ring. Snowing and blowing the bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingled in the jingle bell beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime in Jingle Bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. A jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingled in the jingle bell beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the Jingle Bell Rock. Wow, that was fabulous considering. We are juggling rehearsals on so many songs that we neglected kind of to rehearse the ones that we were going to sing together, but
that was really fun. I love singing it. Let's just sing an a cappella chorus. Jingle bell. Do it.
All right, here we go. We're braving it. 1, 2, 3. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime in Jingle Bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingle bell beat. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell rock.
Woo! Okay.
Look at that. Wow.
Why were you laughing so hard the whole time?
I don't know, because it's so much fun to sing. This is what I used to do with my family, driving around in a car in Maine in the month of December, like 5-part harmonies with sometimes a 3-year-old singing the best part, and it wasn't even me. Had a big family. I hope you guys are enjoying the show here. Hey, we are so happy to be with you all. We're here in Crozet, Virginia. If you haven't, please do the following. Share this on your Facebook page and make all your Christmas friends very, very happy. Give them a chance to come in here and have a little force Christmas cheer into their life in the time of a pandemic. Yeah, I'm serious. That's what you should do. So hit that share button. We are very, very lucky and happy to have so many dear friends tonight here. Before we move on to our first guest, I just want to show you guys again who's coming in. That was Laurie MacAllister from the band Red Molly that you just saw. Mr. Tom Rush, fresh from a Canadian tour up in Canada. He'll tell you more about that. Anja Duvakad, I think one of the finest songwriters in the country. Adam Ezra, force of nature, songwriter, an activist, and a leader of a beautiful band up in Massachusetts. He's going to be tuning in. And Miss Shanna in a dress. She is in Colorado and she is with us right now. I'm going to put on my earplugs to make sure that I got this right so we don't feed back. There, let's just make sure I'm set. And yes, everything's looking great. This is Miss Shanna in a dress. Hi, Shanna. How are you?
Hi.
Hey, you look great. Thanks for doing all the get up. I love it.
Thank you. You don't
We are
even
matching.
see the best part.
Oh, look at that. It's a fire retardant skirt. I
Yeah,
love
isn't
that.
it fun?
Just in case you get too close to the Christmas candles.
It's
There
likely
you
to
have it.
happen. See, I got them lit.
So listen, you are in Colorado right now, but tell us a little bit about where you're from and like where you were born and what's your story? Let everybody know. I know it myself, but I'd rather hear it from you.
I was born in a suburb of Chicago for the first 6 months of my life. I don't even know where it is. But my birthplace of like coming into a human was Northern Virginia. And then I went to college out where you live at University of Virginia in Charlottesville.
Hey, just down the block from me.
I know.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And then from there on, you started playing after college, right? I mean, you didn't just...
Yeah. I started kind of during, I don't know, unseriously. And then I biked across the U.S. I don't know if you knew this part. 9 years ago. That's when I first saw Boulder and was like, oh, this is where I should be. And that's what made me move out to Boulder. And I've been there for the last 8 years until 2 months ago when I made my debut in Nashville.
You've moved to Nashville from Boulder, Colorado. I love Boulder. My brother lives in Boulder, Colorado, and I've been there many, many times and even spent a summer there back in college playing on the street in the, what do they call that the Pearl Street?
The Pearl Street Mall.
That's right. Yeah. So I kind of got my start there as well. Hey, I can't wait to hear you play some songs for us. I'll come back after you've done 2 or 3. And are you playing 3? I think you might be.
I'm playing 3, but 2 of them are a ridge.
A ridge. All right. We'll see you in 3 songs.
Okay. I'm happy to have...
Whoops. Wait.
That was
Ignore
exciting.
that. Yeah.
That was probably Antya's songs.
That's foreshadowing. That's
Yeah,
what's
good.
coming.
You have to stick around to see what those fancy designs were going to be. Okay, I only get to play this song like once a year, so I need to get the chance. It's a Christmas duet, and I am alone, so I will be singing both parts, but there was just so much punny wordplay opportunity among holiday words that I would... Here we go. The Christmas duet between me and... me. I don't know what my duet partner's name is. Shane. Shanna and Shane. Oh, it's not Christmas without watching Love Actually, and actually love is all around. And it's not Christmas without watching the snowflakes fall and paint a perfect picture on the ground. And you can fill my stocking, you can fill my coffee cup, but without you with me, I cannot be filled up. I need you this Christmas. Imagine beautiful harmony. Oh, all I want is you this Christmas. I'm wishing on the star upon the tree. You this Christmas. I hope you save a bite of gingerbread for me. You this Christmas. I'm blue, it clashes with the walls of red and green. You. Oh, I can smell the scent of mint, and I can feel the sentiment from sharing sticks of cinnamon with you. And now it's time for nutmeg, so we add the thyme and 1 egg to the pumpkin pie I made for just us two. Oh, here we come a-caroling, and I wish you were there to sing this little Christmas song with me. Oh, it doesn't sound swell to croon Carol of the Bells with one voice trying to do the harmony. Oh, all I want is you this Christmas. I'm wishing on the star upon the tree. You this Christmas. I hope you save a bite of gingerbread for me. You this Christmas. I'm blue, it clashes with the walls of red and green. You. Oh, the pine tree just reminds me of how I pine for you. I miss you so, and the mistletoe looks lonely without us underneath it. Oh, I built myself a snow woman, but there's no woman like you. Wrapped in my Christmas cardigan, you've stolen my heart again. And oh, I don't need these, it's fine. I don't know what to do, 'cause all I want is you this Christmas. I'm wishing on the star upon the tree. You this Christmas. I hope you save a bite of gingerbread for me. You this Christmas. I'm blue, it clashes with the walls of red and green. You. And of course, for all of our other friends, oh, all I want is you this Hanukkah. You light me up the way you light up the menorah. You this Hanukkah. And girl, you know I like you a lotka. You this Hanukkah. And when I see you, girl, you know I'm gonna holla. You. Yay! There's my Christmas duet. If you want to sing the other part with me, you are invited to. Here is one you guys know. I've been practicing this one a bunch because I think the chords in it are just so pretty. So here is my version of I'll Be Home for Christmas. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only
for Christmas. You can find me there. I'll be the one with the dirty songs and tinsel sparkling in my hair. My family doesn't do presents, but I really like them a lot. There's this healthy grocery store that I can't afford. So if you want, you can give me a gift card to the turnip truck. I'm serious. I really like that grocery store. Or, here's another one. I'd like a man for Christmas. Santa's a bit too old. Maybe I'll stand with my ringless hand under the mistletoe. I'll be home for Christmas, where the love like leaves. Yeah, I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my single girl in Nashville dreams. If only in my dreams. And then here's my last one I'm gonna play for you guys. It's more like a seasonal song than a Christmas song, but I do want to say thank you so much for letting me, little old Shanna in a dress, play on your show, Ellis Paul. I love these artists, and I love watching you and Laurie sing together. Really impressed with the outfits, and really excited to have an excuse to wear my fire retardant skirt, as you called it, and I'm gonna remember that forever. And thank you guys for tuning in. Here is a song inspired by, I think, the greatest gift, the greatest non-physical gift. Of course, if you want to send me a gift card to the turnip truck, I will accept it, and that would be a physical gift. But the greatest gift really is the gift of letting people be themselves and appreciating it, and feeling like other people appreciate you when you're yourself. And so that whole concept inspired this wintry song of mine. One winter night, I fell from the sky and landed softly on your nose. Your face brightened up, you had stars in your eyes, a reflection of me, I suppose. But I said, look at that one, how she glitters, and how that one dances with the breeze. Look at her, she sure is flawless, and that one floats through trees. You set back every road you didn't take, and every piece of glass you shattered, every heart that you did break, every mistake you pretend matters. You're my snowflake, and there's no one else like you. There may millions of others out there, but none were made like you. That winter night, I fell from the sky and found myself a new home. Trying to claim this was no special day. There's millions out there, don't you know? 'Cause look at that one, how she glitters, and how that one dances with the breeze. Look at her, she sure is flawless, and that one floats through trees. You set back every road you didn't take, and every piece of glass you shattered, every heart that you did break, every mistake you pretend matters. You're my snowflake, and there's no one else like you. There may be millions of others out there, but I only want you. So I traveled from your nose to your fingertip, and let myself dissolve into your skin. There is no one out there that is just like me. I've always been a snowflake, but you helped me believe.
Beautiful song. Oh my God, that was gorgeous.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was so good and so nice to hear you sing and play.
Ditto. I love you guys so much.
It's nice to be able to hang out a little bit over the holidays with you and kind of catch up, because we might not see you until, who knows, summer, hopefully. But at least we're here two-dimensionally, and we really love what you do. And thank you for joining us tonight. It's been amazing. Can you tell us, like, growing up, I guess in the DC area, what were your Christmases like?
Ew. I mean, I don't know why. I have like a distaste toward my DC area upbringing, but they were, DC was nearby, so we could go see that. I think there's like a big tree. I don't know that was a
Right.
part of.
On the White House lawn, right? Isn't there a train that goes around or something in that whole display?
That sounds like something. I don't know. I feel like we stayed in our suburban home and, opened presents under a tree. I wish I could say we all gathered around the piano and played Christmas carols, but I always feel like people are lying when they say, I'm like, no.
That definitely happened at my house.
Well,
And
that's probably
the
why
drunker
you're
the
Ellis
people
Paul
got,
now.
the better the song was, from my perspective. Because the entertainment value, even though the music goes downhill, the entertainment value soars with
Yeah,
Christmas.
that would be fun.
Christmas liquor.
My family just, like, my brother and mom and stuff just moved to Knoxville, so now Dollywood with my nieces.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be the new Christmas tradition. That's what we did last weekend.
That's like visiting Mecca.
Is it?
She is a national treasure.
She is a national treasure.
Was it fun? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, totally.
Good.
Yeah, like we saw like a cute Christmas show that her nieces performed, and it was just super super Christmassy. We could ride that train too.
I think she might be the closest thing to an American saint that we might have right now.
Dolly Parton, absolutely.
She put like $1 million towards the vaccine that came out. I mean, just
I know.
the stuff that she does, that she doesn't even talk about, that she tries to like just subtly do, and then the New York Times gets a hold of it and blows it up. I mean, she's really a beautiful human being.
She's amazing. She's totally a hero. When I'm in Nashville, I totally have the like, what would Dolly do? Like, because it's scary, but she was like super confident. When she talks about her upbringing, she's always like, I knew I was gonna be a star, and so she like, knew way before everyone else knew, and she's a star on the outside and with her heart. So she's just awesome.
Incredible amount of willpower there. Hey, we are so glad that you came and stopped by. Thank you for singing your songs. We love you, and we want to wish you a spectacular Christmas wherever you end up, and we'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Hi, thank you, Shanna. Thanks for being here.
Everybody, that's Shanna in a dress. I accidentally cut her off there. Didn't mean to do that. But hey, we got a lot of folks to thank. Teresa, Amy, Christine, Zizi, Scarlett, Fred, all you folks that are contributing to the tip jar. We are sharing the proceeds with everybody tonight. Robin, Daniel, Don, Dan, Shelly, Diane, Larry. Thank you guys for all the love in the tip jar tonight. I've got another song here that I want to play for you. And it's a song I wrote about. I love writing Christmas songs, I got to say, because you get away with a little bit more sugar. And some people think they're corny, but to me, it's like melodically, you get to do all these things that you might not do in your normal music, and even like sentimentally, you get a license to carry it deeper into those territories. I wanted to write a song about Mary, and because she did all the work around Christmas. Trust me, she's the one that put most of the effort in here, and so I did this video. It's a standard video. It's me, you'll see, doing all the artwork. But I think this is probably my best Christmas song. This is Mary, Mary. We'll start it back a bit. Mary, Mary, y'all. Oh, the night came soon. You carried a baby across the sea of dunes, born to a mad world. Weren't you once a young girl? How many days have gone? Star child, eyes wild, laying at your breast, a staple, a fable, nights without a rest, mystics, magi, wise men, a king, a child, a god send. How many days have gone? Close your eyes when you think of me. All children leave, only angels know their destinies, their destinies. Christmas came by you and your motherhood, the pain, the good, the angels sing hallelujah. Born to a mad world, weren't you once a young girl? How many days, how many days, how many days, how many days, how many days have gone? How many days, how many days have gone? That was Mary, Mary, y'all. That's a video I did with Sand Art, and it's a Christmas song for Mary. It's hard when you're writing these Christmas songs to find fresh territory. Christmas has been taken advantage of by songwriters over the years, and it's, for example, White Christmas is the most successful song of all time, and Mariah Carey's what is the name of that one? All I Want for Christmas Is You has made, get this, $60 million since 1994. Can you believe it? One of the kings of Christmas songs is a guy named Johnny Marks, and he wrote Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. He wrote Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So he's Captain Christmas as far as I'm concerned. This song is called Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. It was a hit for Brenda Lee in 1958 when she was only 13 years old. It didn't become a hit until a couple of years later when she started to get in the public eye. This is Rockin' Around the Christmas. Oh, rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple wants to stop. Oh, rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas party ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. Ah, you will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with the balls of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Oh, you will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices ringing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with balls of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way. That was Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, another song by Johnny Marks. We're going to be doing a few songs by Johnny Marks. Our next guest is a legend on the American folk scene. He helped to kickstart the careers of Joni Mitchell, James Taylor, Jackson Browne, and he's just coming off a spectacular couple-night run up in Toronto, Canada, opening for a Canadian legend. We'll talk to him a little bit about that as well. This is Mr. Tom Rush.
Hey there, Ellis. You're sounding good. You're looking good.
Hey, thanks, brother. Thank you so much for joining us on this holiday celebration. Now, you were raised in New Hampshire, were you not? Isn't that what I recall?
I was born in Portsmouth and only stayed a few days because I didn't care for it. But I grew up in Concord, New Hampshire, where my dad was a school teacher.
That's great. And now you're living in Kittery, Maine. That's where you are right now?
Right across the river from where I was born, yeah.
That's amazing. Hey, I heard that you were up in Canada. We had talked a little bit earlier. Can you tell the folks about that journey up there and who you played with?
Oh, Gordon Lightfoot is an old buddy. We go way back. But he had 3 nights sold out at Massey Hall, which had just been renovated. 3.5 years, $120 million renovation. And he had 3 sold out nights, 3,200 seats a night.
Amazing.
And he broke his wrist last summer. And he was going through all the rehab and the training and the physical therapy. And he figured he could get through about an hour, but not much more than that. So he asked me if I would come and open for him for the first 2 nights. And it was a treat. It was a treat to play for that many people that were that excited. They were so excited to see Gordon. And,
I mean, he's a legend. I listened to his phrasing, over COVID, I did a lot to dive into him and get to know him in a more personal way, like learning how to play the songs and all of that. So he's an incredible songwriter, but to me, the languid way that he phrases his song is just incredible. And,
it's funny. He when he introduced me, he said that I'd sung the songs, early on before they did. I'd sung the songs of Joni and Jackson and James, but he said he never recorded any of my stuff. He just said it twice.
Oh,
so
really?
I opened the show saying, "Well, I was thinking actually, I've got 30 minutes tonight, 30 minutes tomorrow night. I might do the first half of Edmonds Fitzgerald tonight and then finish it up tomorrow." And the audience liked that.
I bet they did. That song is a marathon, and but gosh, it's definitely the best shipwreck song ever written in my mind. Just
Yeah, no, he brings it to life.
Hey man, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm gonna let you go, and we'll come back after a few songs. And are you gonna do 2 or 3? What's your?
I don't know.
Well,
Can
make
you,
yourself at home.
Do 3.
Blink something at me when it's time to quit.
Yeah, I'll come interrupt you. Everybody, this is just a legend and an inspiration to me in a myriad of ways, Mr. Tom Rush.
Thank you, Mr. Ellis Paul. This is fun. I think I don't have any Christmas songs, but I've got a song that I think fits this time of year pretty much perfectly, and it's actually talking about Joni Mitchell. This is the first song I ever heard Joni sing at a little club in Detroit, Michigan, years ago, before you were born, children. I woke up today and found the frost perched on the town. It hovered in a frozen sky, gobbled summer down. When the sun turns traitor cold and shivering trees are standing in a naked row, I get the urge for going, and I never seem to go. And I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown. Summertime is a falling down, winter closing in. And I had a girl in summertime with summer-colored skin, and not another man in town my darling's heart could win. And when the leaves fell trembling down and bully winds did rub their faces in the snow, she got the urge for going I had to let her go. Then she got the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown. The summertime is a falling down, winter closing in. Now the warriors of winter give a cold triumphant shout, and all that stays is dying, and all that lives is getting out. You see the geese in chevron flight, flapping and racing on before the snow. They've got the urge for going, they've got the wings to go, and they get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown. The summertime is a falling down, and winter closing in. But I'll ply the fire with kindling and pull the blankets to my chin. I'll lock the vagrant winter out and bolt my wandering in. I'd like to call back summertime and have her stay for just another month or so. She's got the urge for going, and I guess she'll have to go. And she gets the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown, and all her empires are falling down, winter closing in. And I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown, and summertime is a falling down. Great song any time of year, but right now it's just about perfect. Okay, what else should I do? I'm going to try an old blues song that I've been fond of forever. I used to hang around this little club in Cambridge, Massachusetts called the Club 47. And they brought in a lot of the legends. They hosted the kids, myself included. Baez got her start there. Queskin's Jug Band played there, Jeff Maldar, Maria Maldar, on and on. But they also would go out and find these people whose 78s we'd been collecting. I used to collect 78s. Then I became one. Oh, dear. They brought in some blues guys that I just adored. I was an English major. And what these guys did to syntax was heartwarming. But also they were cool. They were cool, and I was an English major. One of my favorites was a sweet old guy named Sleepy John Estes. And I learned this song from him called Drop Down Mama. You drop down, mama, let your daddy see you got something there, baby, keep some worrying me. My mama don't allow me to fool around all night long. She said, you might be too young, son. Some woman might treat you wrong. You know, the Jack of Diamonds told that Queen of Spades, said, you come on, baby, start your creeping ways. My mama don't allow me, honey, to fool around all night long. She said, you might be too young, son. Some woman might treat you wrong. You get away from my window. You stop scratching on my screen. You're a evil woman, and I know just what you mean. My mama don't allow me, honey, to all night long. She said, you might be too young, son. Some woman might treat you wrong. Now you see me come and throw you the man outdoors. I ain't no stranger, I've been here before. My mama don't allow me, honey, to fool around late at night. She said, you might be too young, son. Some woman might treat you right. Treat me right, babe, treat me right. Now, and them big city women, they sure do make me tired. You got a handful of gimme, got a mouthful of much obliged. Mama don't allow me, baby, fool around all night long. She said, you might be too young, son. Some woman might treat you wrong. Hey, drop down, mama, let your daddy see you got some their little girl keeps on worrying me. My mama don't allow me, honey, to fool around all night long. She said, you might be too young, son. Some woman might treat you wrong. You might be too young, son. Some woman might. Ooh, she might. I'll treat you wrong. Sleepy John Estes, one of my favorites. Well, I don't have any Christmas songs, but I've got something that kind of comes close. It's a winter solstice song. The solstice is coming right up. What's the date today? 2 days. I think it's the 21st, the longest day, the longest night, the shortest day. This is a song I've been doing this thing on online called Rockport Sundays, where every Sunday I put up a new song and then they stay up for 8 weeks. And I've been writing a bunch of brand new songs and introducing them there, stuff that I haven't recorded yet. I've also been discovering some songs that never quite got finished or never quite made it on stage or onto a record. And I've been doing those on Rockport Sundays as well. I'd tell you to go to tomrush.com and there's a link there to Rockport Sundays. There's also a store there where I'm I announced my first annual farewell tour at the top of 2020 and put out a t-shirt with all the upcoming shows on the back. And then of course the bus went off the cliff and they all got canceled or rescheduled. And so we just came up with the first annual farewell tour pandemic edition shirt with 67 shows crossed off. That's also up at tomrush.com. Anyway, this is a song that I actually did it in public one time, and it was 8 years ago. It's the first show I ever did with my uber talented accompanist, Matt Nakoa. And it was at Symphony Hall in Boston with some guest artists. It was a fabulous group called Red Molly. You might have heard of them. And we did the song there, and it was recorded, but I didn't think it came out quite right, so I didn't make it onto the recording. And I haven't done it since, so it may be quite a bit rusty, but it's called One More Time Around the Sun. Once more, boys, around the sun, we'll sail the breeze that blows. Pray the winds will bring us safely home. And it's one more dance before we're done, if the ladies will allow. If the ladies will allow, we'll dance till dawn. And when I was a younger man, a woman stole my heart. Stole my heart, ran off to New Orleans. But a heart that's never been broken, boys, is a heart that's never loved. And a sadder thing this world has never seen. And it's one more time around the sun, and steady as she goes. One more time we'll sail the breeze that blows. The longest nights, the darkest days, oh, there's ice upon the rail. All the way we're bound for better weather. So let's make merry while we may, though the winter winds may wail. Let's raise a glass and dance this dance together. And let's raise a glass to them that's gone and wish 'em fare thee well. Let's wish 'em summer winds to fill their sails. There's a feather on the water and a wing upon the wind, and where they've gone there ain't no one can tell. One more time around the sun, and it's steady as she goes. One more time blows. So let's haul down to Boston town, where the ladies all are fair, where the lights are bright and the band will play till dawn. So bend your backs and haul away, oh, life is but a dream, and merrily we roll along. Now the year is done, a new one comes, one more time around the sun. The lookout cannot tell what lies in store. So off we go, spinning blind, twirling round the floor. Here's to one more year and many more. And it's one more time around the sun, steady as she goes. One more time we'll sail the breeze that blows. One more time we'll sail the breeze that blows. And I think I might have used up my time slot. Thank you all for listening.
Hey, Tom. Hey, thanks so much for being on the show with us tonight.
Total pleasure.
You've got a pretty active Patreon page. What is, again, the website for people to sign up there?
It's patreon.com/Tom Rush. And the series is called Rockport Sundays because I was living in Rockport, Massachusetts when I started it.
And now it's in Kittery, but you're still using Rockport. You're still stealing the name. There's some kind of copyright infringement there.
Ellis, I'm borrowing the name. I'm borrowing the name. It's actually, we just celebrated our first anniversary. We've been up for a year now.
And Patreon is sort of like the new paradigm. This is how you can support an artist and get music ahead of everybody else. You're obviously doing new songs that aren't entirely recorded in your back catalog, right?
Well, you're the one that pointed me toward Patreon, actually. We talked about this over a year ago, and I thought, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try. I don't know. But I was actually blessed because a very experienced video guy showed up. Just came out of the blue and volunteered. And so the video looks great, and I get to be casual. And Matt Nakoa joins me. And I've had guests on, and I would love to have you on when the time is right, when you're in the neighborhood.
Just let me know. I'm doing a lot of stuff in March up in New England, and would love to come and hang out. And
let's
I just want to hear so many stories from you because you have decades and decades of stories of traveling and meeting all these people and giving a boost to people like Joni and James and Jackson, all the people with J's. You might not have an
Three
E
J's.
in the
Actually, the
mix.
stories are part of Rockport Sundays because there's almost always a story to go with the song. And being on stage for 60 years, I got some stories. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
you
I'm
do.
going to fund my retirement by threatening to write an autobiography.
I
And I'm
would
going to say,
be the
Ellis,
first to buy it.
do you think I should tell that story about the thing that happened in Topeka? If not, would you maybe give me some money?
I would love to. Yeah, sure. You can bribe me. Whatever it is I could do to get that book out. I mean, I think all of us would love to hear it. Tom, thank you so much for joining
Oh,
us
thank
again.
you. Thanks for
And,
having me on.
We'll catch up soon down the road. I'll drop you a line when I'm heading your way. I'd love to sit down on Rockport Sundays with you.
It's a deal. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man. That's Mr. Tom Rush. And listen, this gentleman is...
I was too shy to come say hi to Tom. I was too shy. I hid.
No.
No.
there.
Yeah. How are you?
Hi, Tom.
How are
This is
you?
Laurie from Red
Hi,
Molly.
Tom.
Hi.
It's so good to see you and hear you. Honestly, I have like some kind of, what is it?
Crush?
No, I'm starstruck. I'm just starstruck because you're just so wonderful.
It's a crush.
It's a crush, but it's okay. It's a healthy crush.
It's one of those
We were just
allowable
watching-
crushes.
Couple of nights ago, we were watching the video from the Symphony Hall show where you guys basically stole the show, and I paid you to do it. What's wrong with you? Red
You're very
Molly was-
smart. You're a smart man. No, we had such an incredible time that night. It was such a special thing. I don't know if you knew this, but we were sort of on hiatus when you asked us to do that, and we had always said, okay, when we're on hiatus. Maybe it was just for the month of December, we decided to say, we're just going to take some time off. And we'd always said to ourselves, if Patty Griffin wants us to open for her, then maybe we won't, enforce the hiatus. And I sent a text message to the ladies. I was like, our Patty Griffin called. Tom Rush wants us at Symphony Hall. So we came out of our little hiatus to join you, and we felt
I'm
so
honored.
fortunate. So thank you so much. And I stalk you online on a regular basis. I love to watch what you're up to, and thank you for just bringing so much joy to so many people.
I have to say, Tom, your newsletters, email newsletters, are so well written and so funny. You put the rest of us to shame.
Again, friends, at tomrush.com, you can sign up for the newsletters, but I try to keep them engaging.
Yeah, they really are. They're so funny and insightful and honest at times. I know you went through COVID yourself and shared that news with everybody. And
I was an early adapter.
Oh, we're so glad that you're well. You seem so well and healthy. I was like, I walked while you were doing your set. I walked past Ellis, and I was like, wait, what is Tom 80 or something? Is he 80 years old? How is he doing it? So we want to know. Everybody's watching and wondering, what is your secrets for so much vitality at that age?
That was actually one of my jokes when I was playing with Gordon up in Toronto. I told the crowd I'm a little nervous being here because coming up from the States because I'm 80 and that's 98 Canadian.
I love it. That's so good.
that's
But
the second time I've heard that joke, and
it's still funny.
Still funny.
No, but honestly, give us a tidbit or two, some wisdom about, because honestly, I just turned, what did I turn? 51. And it is so inspiring to see you and others like you who are, a good 30 years older, just seeming well and healthy. And is it just that you love what you do? Is that really kind of the biggest thing?
That keeps me going. And of course, I never touch alcohol or kiss women.
Either do we.
I know. Actually, I looked in the room and I was like, I'm going to go upstairs for a glass of wine. And he's like, oh no, the box of wine is down here. It's on the printer.
We have to get them in boxes. That's because we've graduated from
I
bottles.
figured it out. It was actually in one of my newsletters. The box wine has 4 bottles of wine in it, and it's as good. It costs the same as 1 bottle of $20 wine. And I realize every time I drink a box of wine, I'm saving $60. So I have to drink more wine because I need the money.
You need the money, right? It's
Yeah.
especially during the pandemic, you have to make some extra cash.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, it is actually one of the revelations, financial and otherwise, that you can get 4 bottles of wine for 4 decent bottles of wine in a box, and like it never gets weird because it stays nice and fresh in there. So that's our holiday tip for you all.
For all you drinkers and for those of you that aren't, we apologize for this whole segment. Hey, Tom, thanks so much
Thanks
for joining
again,
us.
Tom.
Well, thank you.
We'll circle back afterwards. Thank you so
Great,
much.
great chatting. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's Tom Rush.
Oh, he's so great.
I mean, I'm already singing like I'm 80, and he's singing like he's 25. I got to figure out what he's doing right. Just a beautiful man, and so funny and insightful at the same time. I just completely inspired by him. Hey, let's do a couple more songs while we're at it here. We have a guest coming up soon. Well, it's going to be Miss Laurie MacAllister, so we might get a little bit behind here. But we're going to do another song. This song is eventually going to be the number 1 song at Christmas. It's going to overtake White Christmas. It is All I Want for Christmas is You from Mariah Carey. It was written in 1994 with Walter F. Fanasith. And it has earned since that time, last counting here is at 2017, $60 million for all the royalties it's generated. In 2018, it set a Spotify record for the most streams in a day. It's the song that will not quit. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. And I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you will ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need, and I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. All I want you for my own, more than you will ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Baby, oh, I don't ask for much this Christmas. I don't even ask for snow. And I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I won't make a list and send it to the North Pole for St. Nick. I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeer click. 'Cause I want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Christmas, baby, is you. All the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound of Christmas laughter fills the air. Everyone is singing, I can hear those Christmas bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me one, the thing I really need? Won't you bring my Christmas baby to me? Oh, I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing outside my door. Oh, I just want you to be my own, more than anyone could ever know. Make my dreams come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Christmas is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. That is the song that is continually, including this Christmas, climbing up to the tippy top of the charts. So glad to have you guys here with us tonight. We're going to be bringing up Anja Duvacot soon. We're just waiting on her in the wings. But hey, I've got another song I want to share with you folks. This is a song I wrote with Christian Bush about the last tree that you find at a Christmas tree lot. Laurie and I yesterday crossed over the mountain into Waynesboro to a garden center there with a selection of trees. And we're a little bit late to the game, so we got a smaller tree, but it's actually really beautiful, actually. It's a beautiful tree. I love it. Don't you love this tree?
I love it. I love it.
We're lucky to have it. We want to thank Mr. Tom Rush again. What a joy to have him here with us tonight. But let's try and do this song. It's called The Last Tree. I wrote it with Mr. Christian Bush. We're going to do it here for you. It's a video. And this is it. 2, 3. I am the last tree. Nobody picked me. Is there something they can't see? Or is something just wrong? The kids and the families, they all look so happy. But I am the last tree. I've gotta stay strong, 'cause it's Christmas Eve, and I still believe there's a home somewhere for me. Now who is this Charlie Brown? Some mystery celebrity. They keep saying his name to me when there's no one around. But I'm a Carolina wild pine, roots deep as a coal mine. When my boughs hit the moonshine, I double in size. All that I've got is a man in a parking lot. He's warming his hands up in a trash can fire. And it's Christmas Eve. I still believe there's a home out there for me. And lights in the branches, I can hear what a man says. This last one has magic, so don't believe what you see. It's bowing to meet you, like a wise man who greets you. It's brought all its gold for you, but this one's on me, 'cause it's Christmas Eve, and I still believe there's a home somewhere for me. I am the last top of a Chevy. When you wake up, you long to see that I'm finally home. I'm finally home. That is a little video I did with a child that lives just down the street from us, actually, Sammy Looney, and she agreed to be the Vanna White and turn the cards for us, and we love that song and love her. Hey, our next special guest is a person that lives with me right here in Crozet, Virginia, and my partner in crime. This is Laurie MacAllister. Come on in.
Hello.
I'm going to drink a little bit of eggnog.
Okay, you can do that over there. I need a little more space.
She's kicking me out, y'all. Make yourself at home.
I will. Hello. Happy holidays, everybody. I'm going to do a couple of my favorite Christmas songs for you. I happen to really, really love Christmas songs, and I was thinking earlier today about why. And I think some of it is just that they were written so long ago, these songs. Some of them, over 100 years or something. And back in the day, I think melody was a really big thing. Having beautiful, varied melodies. And it seems to be true of most of these Christmas songs, that they're just fun to sing and challenging to sing, actually. Not they some of them have very atypical chord progressions, and it makes them really beautiful. So I'm gonna do one of my favorites, and I'm gonna do some alternate lyrics. I learned these alternate lyrics from James Taylor. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Oh, have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. And next year all our troubles will be miles away. We'll be there as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then we'll have to muddle through somehow. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Oh, faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then we'll have to muddle through somehow. Have yourself feels so good to sing for you. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's only 8:30 and we're probably going to go for another hour and a half. So please do share this with your friends if you feel like it. You can just hit the share button on Facebook or let your friends know about it. It's rare that we do these kind of group shows with all these musicians, and we've got more people coming up. I hope you loved Shanna and Tom, and we also have Ansha and Adam coming up later on. I'm gonna do something just kind of fun. Back in the day when I was in junior high school and in the chorus, we would sing songs just for fun. We were in a little elementary school in Nashua, New Hampshire, and we had all the various songs lined up that we were supposed to sing at the concert, like "Oh Holy Night," which I love, and others. And I don't know, I just felt like someone was behind me. But then we would just, during rehearsals, we would just start breaking out into other songs that we loved. And I liked this one because I didn't really understand it at the time. There was a parson, and I didn't know what a parson was. And I guess it turns out he's some sort of a priest who can marry people. But anyway, this is, what is this called? Later on. Oh, Winter Wonderland. Here it is. Oh, sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. Oh, he sings a love song as we go along, we're walking in a winter wonderland. Parson Brown, and he'll say, "I am married," we'll say, "No, man, but you can do the job when you're in town." Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. Oh, we'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other children knock him down. Oh, when it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets a chillin', we'll frolic and play the entire day, walking in a winter wonderland. Oh, we'll frolic and play the entire day, walking in a winter wonderland. That was fun. Thank you guys. Thanks for listening, and thank you to Ellis for putting on these great shows. He's back, and we're still right on schedule to do maybe a reading from your Christmas book.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah. So glad you guys have all joined us. We want to thank Regina, Judy, Dean, Bill, Beth, Mary, Sherry, Donnie, Mary, David. There's a lot of love in the tip jar tonight. Thank you. We're going to be sharing the proceeds with everybody. So thank you for putting it all in the tip jar. And, this is a special night because we're doing holiday songs. And one of the things I love about holiday songs is the fact that they're so melodic, and they're so, oh, look who's here. This guy, I don't know how many of you guys are involved with this little Christmas takeover project. I hide this for my kids when they wake up on Christmas Day, and they have to find it. Through the month of December, actually, I normally do it. So every time they wake up, it's in a different spot and they have to find it. But it's pervasive how much this thing has taken over the holiday. A little bit of Christmas commercialism kicking in. I'm so happy you guys are here. Hey, one of the things, speaking of commercialism, that I've done is written a children's book called The Night the Lights Went Out on Christmas. This is it. I'm going to read it to you now, and we're going to insert into this a Christmas song. I've written songs for all the scenes because we're trying to get this as a Christmas special with music, and so we've been working on some things here in Crozet, Virginia, to make this a musical as well as a children's book. Here's the first page. Every Christmas since 1960, the Johnsons have filled their yard with nifty blinking reindeer, Santas, dwarves, and stars. It started kind of slowly with just some lights within a tree. Then the mailbox got all lit up, and then the chimney, and then the eaves. And then the half-shell Mary was blinking neon blue. Then the hydrant, and then the doghouse, and then they built a petting zoo with electric livestock, llamas, horses, donkeys, camels, mules, and a life-size baby Jesus sparkling like a desert jewel. Well, the lights so rattled the neighborhood that the Smiths planned a revolt, led by a neon Santa Claus that buzzed and sparked 1,000 jolts. The Williams rolled out cotton snow. The Williams pinched a Grinch. Mr. Greenberg lit a menorah with 8-foot flames and did not flinch. The Jacksons inflated a snowman inside the manger scene. The three wise men looked a little confused. Snow in the desert, is this a dream? Well, things got so darn cluttered that every house along the street vanished beneath the twinkling junk like pajamas within the sheets. You see, with each new year, this competition gave the families a Christmas mission to see who could outdo themselves with barking penguins, slaves, and elves. Well, pretty soon, for miles around, strangers came to Medford town to see the sights on Christmas block. The lights come on at 6 o'clock. And the cars, they came in droves and droves, driving at their leisure. They'd gawk and squawk and stare in shock while their children had near seizures. Even up in outer space, the astronauts could see the place. The Christmas lights upon the trees made them homesick for their families. This is where we're going to insert a bit of a soundtrack song for this. This is a song that Laurie and I have written together. We don't often write together.
No, but
This is one.
we're calling this the Cosmonauts Christmas, but it might be the Astronauts Christmas instead. Way up here above the clouds, I'm riding stardust. Cold, so clear, it's Christmas Eve. Can you see me? Blue, so blue, on earth below, they're hanging lights on fir trees. True, so true. Children in their jammies look up chimneys. Hard gray steel, me and the moon. We're only satellites, the world below, alive with bells, a Christmas Christmas snow globe, blue, so blue. Stars in space cannot replace one candle glowing true, so true. The children tucked in tightly ask their daddy, can Santa bring mommy home?
Back to the story. Again, we'll reread this page. Well, even up in outer space, the astronauts could see the place. The Christmas lights, so bright to see, made them homesick for their families. But then one Christmas, it all did change. There was no space left to arrange in all the Johnsons' neighborhood except the tip where one tree stood. So Missy Johnson took a star, and on a ladder, leaning far, she put it on that last tree's top, and all the neighbors' chins did drop. Then Jimmy Johnson switched to switch. Santa's hands turned 6 o'clock, and every light in Medford town blew out, block by block by block. Then Connecticut, Rhode Island, state by state, all of America turned black as slate. Oh, Canada, then Mexico fell into a deep shadow. Across the Atlantic, the Eiffel Tower popped and fizzed and was out of power. London, Rio, and Tokyo were in the dark, but in the know. And then this blackout all did stand, heartbroken down to every man, till Missy Johnson's eyes looked up, and her little voice did there erupt. The stars above our heads, they've never been so clear, she said, and everyone was quite amazed to see the Milky Way ablaze. 10 billion stars for every eye stretched across a newborn sky. The satellites and meteors, each were counted by the score. Now who'd have thought the sky would know how to put on a Christmas show? Without that plastic blinky stuff, the sky itself was just enough. You see, all it took on Christmas night to guide 3 kings was one star's light. And the people stood on Christmas block and held onto a simple thought. Christmas can be neon free without the Frosties' reindeer see. And the neighbors, they all sighed relief because those tangled lights had caused such grief. And the next year on Christmas block, they lit a candle on a rock. They gathered round it merrily. They sang a Christmas melody, and no one even seemed to care that the decorations weren't even there, though maybe they could steal the scene on the holiday called Halloween. That, my friends, is the night the lights went out on Christmas, if you'd like to know. Oh, what do we have here? We have time for one more song before we bring our next guest up. I wrote this song with Christian Bush from the country supergroup Sugarland. It's a song called Littlewood Guitar, and it's about the beautiful Christmas present of music. Let's see, let's bring in Guinness here for this one. It's Christmas Day, and the snow is coming down. Church bells sway, and they're ringing awake the town. Preacher Klein recites his line. The pews will be full today. Mr. Howell cranks up his plow. His blades are gonna clear the way. It's Christmas Day, and the pecan pies are baking, and mothers say it's the giving, not the taking. My brother's brand new bicycle is out jangling in the street. And I watch him through the icicles with this wood box beneath my feet. All I got is this little wood guitar. What it brought were neon lights and crowded bars. Like all the kings with all their gold who went chasing down your star. I'm told every highway takes me where you are. With this little wood guitar. It's Christmas Day. Ain't it funny how time can shape us? Much has changed. I'm a musician, I'm a waitress. Chicago's a winter wonderland with my brother and his wife. They're passing around the dinner plate and they're dissecting my life. All I got is this little wood guitar. What it brought were neon lights and crowded bars. Like all the kings with all their gold went chasing down your star. I'm told every highway takes me where you are. This little wood guitar. This little wood guitar. I never stopped believing, I just kept on singing. Now people come here from miles around, and I don't mind confessing, I still count my blessings. I just never thought I'd ever settle down. It's Christmas Day, and my little ones are waking. I hear them play. I can hear the presents shaking. My boy's outside on the street, jangling on his bike. And our little girl's watching him with his wood box beneath her feet. All she got is this little wood guitar. What a brought could take her pretty far. Like all the kings with all their gold went chasing down your star. I'm told every highway takes me where you are. This little wood guitar. This little wood guitar. That is Little Wood Guitar, believe it or not. USA Today called that one of the best unheralded Christmas songs that should be a holiday classic. Happy to have my name in that list. That's Little Wood Guitar. If you heard a female version of it, it's because I was singing the Sugarland version of it. Jennifer Nettles sings it with Christian on their album Green and Gold, I think it's named. Yeah. I want to thank Laura for the love in the tip jar. Chris Nick Venda, thank you so much, brother, for the love in the tip jar. All you folks that are contributing tonight, thank you. We're going to share the proceeds across the board with our musician friends who are with us, and thanks for taking care of all of them tonight. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We got one of my best friends on the American folk circuit coming in next, and I think she's certainly one of the finest writers I've ever heard. This is Anja Duvakot. Hello, my friend. Oh, okay, we can't hear you. Let me unmute you. Your mic is muted.
My bad, I did that.
That's all right.
Can you hear
You're
me
here? Happy holidays.
Yes, thank you too.
You were born and raised in Germany, right?
Yeah.
And tell me, like, what were your Christmases like growing up over there?
I can't help it. To this day, when I think of Christmas, I think of German Christmas. Like I can't. I've been living in the States for 20. I've been living in the States longer than in Germany, but I think something about it is childhood. You know, when childhood and Christmas, it just looms so large on your little child mind. So all the German Christmas traditions still feel like the real ones to me.
Like,
versus,
and what are the differences? Like, what's the?
Well, one thing that you guys don't do over here is adventskalender. So like leading up to Christmas, the whole month of December, kids will open one window every day and there's a tiny gift in it. So like it really like ups the suspense. So that's one thing that I used to, I think you don't really do here.
Is that like an advent calendar, that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah. I guess do you have it here or?
We do, but it's one of these things. It's not as pervasive as this is.
Okay. Yeah. Luckily, we did not have that in Germany.
Yeah.
Hi, Anja.
Hi.
Hi, happy December.
Yes. So, happy almost solstice.
Happy, 2 more days, right?
2 more days.
So we do have advent calendars here, but it's sort of like under the radar. Like I remember we got one, like when I was a kid, we got one year, where but it wasn't special. Like it didn't have little gifts. It was more like you just open this. It's a cardboard thing, and you open a little door, and it's just like, oh hi, there's a snowman there. Like,
that's not great. Yeah, ours was more elaborate. Like presents.
I think in the next one you open it, it's just like, oh, there's an elf. Okay.
I know they have like chocolate ones. My daughters.
Oh, they have chocolate, right? So
Yeah,
I think that now, like there may be sort of this sort of undercurrent of advent calendars. I know that there's like famous chocolatiers that you can buy. You maybe Godiva, for example, has like an advent chocolate calendar. So like every day you can open it up and get a different chocolate.
There's one at Target which says socks.
Oh,
A different sock.
no!
Yeah, everyone loves getting socks. But
That's the most disappointing. Outside of a coal, I think socks
right.
might be the most
does
disappointing.
anyone
Oh, that's
Christmas gift.
terrible.
Because
That is some
When
sort
you
of
run out
urban
of coals,
myth.
just give a sock to somebody.
pretty
a
sure
single
that-
sock, not both, but
Right.
just a single.
yeah,
a single
as
sock.
punishment. And really nice sock though, so you're sad there's not a second.
Yeah, like a really comfortable.
Right, just one nice sock. So you're just like, so actually
It's like,
it's an
oh.
insult. The gift is an insult because you're
Yeah.
sad.
Okay.
So here's the interesting and funny thing. I did get you socks for Christmas.
What? This Christmas?
Yeah.
Wow, why would you tell me that?
Because it's just funny that like
There's no surprise. Oh, because I'm mocking the sock gift.
Oh,
and you
it's
got me
just
sock.
hilarious. I have 3 gifts for you
What?
upstairs.
There was no coal left in the.
No, the thing is, he loves getting socks because
Oh, I love them.
otherwise
Yeah.
he'll never buy himself
I'll never buy
socks.
socks. In fact, right now on my feet,
There's nothing, right?
oh, I have no socks.
Oh
No
my
socks.
God, you don't even have
the
socks.
middle of winter, he doesn't have
Yeah,
socks on.
this
So
is a
This is
tragedy.
going to be the best gift ever for
the
you.
best gift.
Best.
All right.
God bless us,
I didn't mean to
everyone.
hijack. Tell us more some German. By the way, when you said that little bit of German, like say advent calendar in German again.
Adventskalender.
Oh God, it's
Yeah.
so beautiful.
It's much prettier
Oh,
in
I
German.
know.
Than
Oh,
Thank
it's
you,
so
yeah.
pretty. It's so pretty. Tell us some more German traditions that you experienced.
So the other thing is we celebrate Christmas on the 24th. Like the 25th is nothing to us. Like, like the 24th is when Christmas happens. So I still to this day also struggle with like agreeing with the dates.
Well,
So
you
in
can
Germany,
be
like-
happy like on the 24th, like ooh, it's Christmas, and then on the 25th,
Yeah.
like oh, it's Christmas again.
Yeah,
Mary
that's
might
true.
have went
that's
into
true.
labor on the 24th, so we should
I don't know,
celebrate
but
that.
so we celebrate on Christmas Eve. Like that is the main thing. And we'll go to church, and there's a lot of sort of choral music and church-based, sort of like really like old-fashioned, and it has a lot of gravitas. Christmas in
Yeah.
Germany, yeah, everyone goes to church, and there's choirs, and then we open presents in the evening. So yeah.
Well, let's do a song here. We'll come back after one song, and we've got some video stuff to share with you. So we'll be right back. This is Anja Duvkat, y'all.
Oh, am I supposed to sing a song? Sorry.
Yeah, now it's singing time.
Oh, I thought you were going to play one of my videos. Cool, it's singing time. So I will play the song. I wrote one original Christmas song because I'm in a band called Winter Bloom, and we were all tasked with writing an original Christmas song. And I don't know, for some reason I wanted to write kind of like a snarky breakup Christmas song. So this is that one. It's called Thanks for the Roses. Hark, I hear the angels sing, and to the starry night the sleigh bells ring. We'll celebrate the Yuletide, and we will dream a dream by the fireside. But you know that I hate when you make that noise. It's kind of annoying. How can I rejoice when your gift was 3 sizes too small? Also, when have you ever seen me wear a thong? Merry Christmas, season's greetings, and a happy New Year. And I am leaving. Thanks for the roses and the Hershey kisses. But the song's got it right. It's gonna be a silent night. Merry Christmas. The lights are on in all the streets, and there's boxes under every tree. Ho, 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 Santa's here. He brings happy tidings, joy and cheer. But you are the Grinch to be around. A holiday Scrooge who brings everyone down. Oh, 'cause all you can do is complain. How the turkey is too dry and the pie is too plain. Merry Christmas, season's greetings, and a happy New Year. And I am leaving. Thanks for the roses and the Hershey kisses. But the song's got it right. It's gonna be a silent night. Merry Christmas. Soft and low the choir sings to bring glory to the newborn King. Holly, fir, and mistletoe, and the purest newly fallen snow. And gone away is the bluebird. So go down to the bar and find yourself a new bird. 'Cause oh, we are so finished talking. Go grab your candy cane, 'cause you'd best start walking. Merry Christmas, season's greetings, and a happy New Year. And I am leaving. Thanks for the roses and the Hershey kisses. But the song's got it right. It's gonna be a silent night. Merry Christmas. So there's a bit of a like snarky Christmas.
It's a snarky Christmas carol, but deservedly so. The guy getting you a thong 3 sizes too small.
Exactly.
That seems like a disaster.
Yeah,
Is that based on true? That's not
This
based
guy
on
doesn't
true.
even exist at all. I just wanted to write like sort of like a, like the Dixie Chicks or something, like "See you later, guy" song.
Yeah, at Christmas. It's good to have Christmas as a breakup kind of song.
Yeah.
Hey, as well as being a incredible songwriter, you are an animator, and I
Yeah.
thought we would play this most recent thing that you've done with animation.
Yeah. So I just made
Let's-
a little Christmas.
So I fixed our earlier issues with this, by the way.
nice.
So we're good. Let's listen.
Just hear the sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Yeah, the time is now when the place is here, and the whole wide world is filled with cheer. Busting Christmas carols with a mic in my hand. I'm a chillin' and a coolin' just like a snowman. So open your eyes, lend us an ear. Wanna say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
That is so damn cute. And you're rapping. Is that the first rap?
Yeah.
Well, maybe rapping with a W.
Yeah.
It's more of, you did it for the holidays. It only happens once.
Yeah. I feel like one should do whatever one wants to, even when one is not good at it.
Every single time I see one of your animated videos, it seems like your game is ratcheting up and up and up. That was just absolutely fantastic. Like how long? That was 45 seconds or so. How long did that take you to put together?
That one was fairly quickly because I didn't want to get I don't have that much time, so I just sort of, I would say I did that over like 3.5 days. But
Wow.
it was hard not to eat my set.
It looked delicious.
There was a lot of good
Were those
candy.
marshmallows?
Yeah, marshmallows, snowman, and everything was like food, made of food, more or less. There was a little clay, but mostly food.
And do you have a set right there in your apartment that sort of is set up for you to do that kind of work?
I don't have a lot of space, so I have to usually always break down my animation sets. But yeah, I make it work. But I'm doing a bunch of them. I'm doing one for Rachel Sage right now. I don't know if you know who she is.
Yeah, Rachel is, and you've done one for Darrell Williams, I know, and Martin.
Boothe, Sprocket, Martin Joseph. Yeah, so it's been like a side business. My computer might run out of battery. I should plug it in. Sorry.
All right, why don't I play this video that you did for us while you find out how to do that? I want to make sure I get the right
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, alles schläft einsam wach, nur das traute hochheilige Paar, holder Knabe im lockigen Haar, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, Hirten erst, Kunst gemacht, durch der Engel Halleluja, tönt es laut von fern und nah. Christ der Retter ist da. Christ der Retter ist da. Christ der Retter ist da. Christ der Retter ist da.
That was gorgeous.
Thanks.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I just couldn't do all the harmony parts at once, so I figured I'd give you a video.
It was it's originally a German Christmas song,
I
is it
think
not?
it is, yeah. Isn't it? Mhm.
Yeah. So beautiful.
Thanks. Yeah,
Hey.
the choral arrangements are just like part of my German childhood. But I'm catching on to the American culture. I mean, the American things. But like sometimes when Laurie said like she doesn't know what a parson was, I thought a parson was like a dish. I pictured it as like pears with a glaze on top. So yeah, I still got some things to learn.
Well, that was gorgeous. If someone like wanted to hire you to do an animation piece for their business or home or loved one, how would they get a hold of you?
It's all on my website, which is my name, anchiduvacot.com. And yeah, I'm booked out a bit. Like right now, I think I'm booked out until the end of February with clients. But
Oh, really?
love
Nice.
that.
Well, that's good news. And Anja Duvacot, for those of you that want to know how to spell it, and it's even harder to pronunciate than spell, it is ANTJEDUVEKOT. Did I get that right?
Yep. You did.
There it is. I love you, Anja. Thank you so much for being
You
on.
too.
And,
Thanks for having me and doing this.
I know we're going to be doing a show coming up
In the spring.
at Stone Mountain sometime. The Stone Mountain Center for the Arts up in Brownfield, Maine. Check their website if you want to come to see the show. I think it's in May. Is it May or March? I can't remember.
I want to say May, but I'm not sure. It's May or March.
It's one of the months with the letter M attached. So it's either
It's not
March or
April.
May. But,
Don't come in April.
I would have been prepared, but I just remembered that we had that show coming up. So it's
Yeah.
lovely to see you, and we'll talk soon, okay? Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Bye.
That's Anja Duvacot, guys. This is so incredibly talented in ways more than just in creating music. And I'm going to be playing with her at the Stone Mountain Arts Center up in Brownfield, Maine. Let's do another song here. We've got a little bit of time to kill. Thank you guys so much for the tip jar love, by the way. More of it's coming in, and I haven't been writing down names, but we'll send it back, and thank you through the email lines. Where are you guys spending your holidays? Are you staying home? Let me know in the feed, and I'll put your story up. I'd like to know where you're going for the holidays and where you're going to be. I'm going to head up to my sister's place in Maine. My mother's going to be there, and we're going to be celebrating Christmas with the family up there. She's 83 years old, so it's going to be nice to hang with her up in Tennant's Harbor, Maine. Deb Durand is going to be there at home in New Jersey. Stacy Rico is going to be at home by her selfage, but I'm sure she's going to be communicating with family and Sue Fitzpatrick here is at home with her brother and his family. Folks are traveling a little bit. It's always dicey in these troubled times that we're in. Chris wanted to ask a question about Ellis Paul NFTs. We're thinking about releasing some artwork as NFTs. Let us know about that in the feed as well. And Ann Morse is going to be here in Pittsburgh with her 97-year-old mother. Wow, 97. That's amazing. My love is going out to you and your mom, Ann, and we hope she hits that 100 and more mark. Staying home in Syracuse is Al Deakins, and Barbara is in beautiful Petoskey, Michigan, with the daughter's family, 3 kids under the age of 3. That's going to be crazy. Cece's going to be home with her family, and Keith is going to be living in an assisted living that is on COVID lockdown right now. I'm so sorry, Keith. Sending love
His
to you.
partner. Sorry about that, Keith. And yeah, we're sending love. There's a lot of people who are really struggling with a lot of stuff right now at this time of year, and that's rough. So know that we're all thinking about you.
Yeah, hang in there, and our love to your partner. We hope they recover soon. And we're glad we're here to send some holiday cheer your way, too. Thanks, Keith. Scarlett is in Leominster there, and Penny is on her ranch. Our widowed neighbor is going out to dinner with us, so she's sharing the love. And Paul and Rose are up there in Burlington, Vermont with their family, the daughter and her family. So
Sounds like everybody's kind of keeping it mellow and small gatherings. That's the safest way to go, and sometimes that's really nice too. Honestly, I've done the whole 20 people for Christmas thing, and hell no to that.
hell to the no.
Hell to the no to the big Christmas gathering. It's exhausting, and it's so nice to have a small, cozy group for Christmas. Don't you think?
I like the mass. I like stuff like this where we're talking to 200 people and hanging out with
he
friends.
likes chaos and I like calm.
Yeah. That's why we get along so well.
It is true.
We meet right in the middle.
Yesterday,
right
we were driving to get the Christmas tree, and I pointed out, we're extremely different. We're very different. And he said, thank God. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, you know, we help each other out. We benefit each other.
Yeah, and then you said...
What did I say?
You said, but I kind of benefit you more. That's what you said. I wish that wasn't true, but it is.
No, you
Yes.
said, this is what you said. That might be true.
I said that might be true?
You said that might be true.
Yeah, you know what that means.
No, we are both equally lucky to be together. So we're going to do a beautiful, oh God, I've loved this song since I was like 4 years old. And when I was 4 or 5 years old, I was like, what's frankincense? What's myrrh? And I still don't know, really, what either one of those is. I think frankincense feels like it might be like one of those beautiful scents. You know, a frankincense might be an oil.
Yes, you keep on
Like
talking while I find the note.
Frankincense might be a we three kings.
We. There it is. Okay, thank you for that.
Frankincense might be an essential oil. Can someone just write in the chat what the heck frankincense and myrrh are? Obviously, we know what gold is. And no idea what myrrh is. Myrrh is spelled M-Y-R-R-H, by the way, 2 R's. And we're not going to do the myrrh verse in this song because it's extremely dark. We sang the myrrh verse during rehearsal, and we were like, no, everyone is going to just like leave the live stream. So here it is. This is our beautiful version of We Three Kings.
Although beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Why do you have to ruin everything?
Why do you have to tell them it's beautiful? We haven't even started it. We three kings of Orient are bearing gifts. We travel afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, lest we're leading still, proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again, king forever, ceasing never, over us all to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading still, proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Frankincense to offer have I, incense owns a deity nigh, prayer and praising, voices raising, worshiping God on high. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light, guide us to thy perfect light. We Three Kings, y'all.
If you want to hear the Myrrh verse, everyone's curious about it now, of course.
Oh, look at Karen's post there.
Oh, check it out. What was the significance of each of the Magi's gifts? Gold is a precious metal. Oh, let's put it
that
up there.
right up on the old. Look at that.
Let's check it out. Gold is a metal. We know that. Frankincense is an expensive fragrance or perfume made from trees in India and Arabia. Myrrh is a specific kind of costly perfume made from rare thorn bushes in Arabia and Ethiopia. Antiseptic, anointing oil, and embalming fluid. I would like to know what myrrh smells like. And frankincense. But mostly I would like gold. So here's the myrrh verse, guys.
Yeah, she's going to say this out loud.
Myrrh is mine, its bitter perfume breathes a life of gathering gloom. Sorrowing, sighing, bleeding, dying, sealed within the stone cold tomb.
It went to Easter, like they threw Easter in the middle of this. By the way, this was written by John Henry Hopkins in 1857. It became the first widely known Christmas song in the United States. He wrote it in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, back in 1857, which means it's in the public domain and we're not going to get busted.
I have a feeling we'll get busted anyway. Like the busting just seems to be part of life these days.
Yeah, we are going to get busted for some of these songs, but hey, that's okay. Right?
So, are we going to do another one, or do we have a nice...
I think we should.
Oh, let's do one more.
Yeah, we'll do one more for you, and then we will bring on one of our dear friends to continue the show. I'm going to need the lyrics for this, however.
Oh, I'm in charge of that.
Yeah.
Oops. All right. Next time I go to the store, I'm going to go smell some frankincense and myrrh. And finally, after, 45 years of not knowing what those are, it's nice to know. Let's get this going.
You're
all right.
improvising. Look at that. She is just making this happen.
All right. We're going to do this cute little song about a guy who was different and people made fun of him, but then it turned out he won in the end.
This is another song by Johnny Marks, by the way, and he's the songwriter that owns, even though Irving Berlin wrote White Christmas, which is the biggest song of all time until Mariah Carey's song Outtakes It, Johnny Marks has had 3 songs so far in our list of songs we've been playing. Jingle Bell Rock, and he wrote both Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty the Snowman, which means he is the king of Christmas. It's pretty amazing. So this is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Johnny Marks had a brother-in-law who was asked to come up with a character for Christmas. Robert May was his name. And for Montgomery Ward, they wanted a story based on something, some creature around Christmas, and he came up with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He happened to be the brother-in-law of Johnny Marks, and Johnny went ahead and did this song for him called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Let's do the beginning real slow. You do it.
You know Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
That was too short. I want more.
Chorus! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Aw, Rudolph, everybody loves that cute
Wait
little
a second.
guy.
There's a little bit more info I want to share with you guys. Gene Autry had a huge #1 hit in 1949 with this. And so, and it sold 1.7 million copies in its first year, 1.5 million after that. And now it's second to White Christmas with the most sales of Christmas songs of all time at 150 million sales of that as a single. And then Gene Autry got Frosty the Snowman as well, first dibs. That's Christmas. Johnny Marks is my hero.
Merry Christmas and Happy
Merry Christmas, Gene Autry. Merry Christmas, Johnny Marks. We're so happy to be sitting here. We're at 9:25. I want to bring on my dear friend, Mr. Adam Ezra, who's sitting in the wings. Adam lives in Massachusetts. He's lived in Connecticut. He's lived in Maine. He's trying to hit every single state in New England eventually.
Don't do Rhode Island. I recommend against it. No. Just kidding.
That didn't come from me. I have friends in Rhode Island who are watching this show right now wondering how you had the balls to say that. And
It was a joke.
it's Christmas.
I've been having some
It's
eggnog.
Christmas. Yeah, she's into the eggnog. All right, let's bring Adam on here. Save me from
Hi,
the
I
chaos
love that you all fight like you've been together for 40 years. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
We're pretty fortunate. We like our fights are pretty. I think we've only had maybe a couple blowouts in all of 10 years.
We've had two major fights since moving into this house.
Hey,
I
look,
don't really remember one.
I just want to say I love Rhode Island. I don't know what your beef is.
I just felt like
He always says the right thing.
Yes, he's good. He's really good.
You,
Now
however-
everyone loves you and hates me. No, I love Rhode Island too. I spent summers in Narragansett. I was joking. I was trying to say something edgy, but really, I love every state in New England. You should try them all.
That was so edgy.
You're getting a lot of hellos from friends of yours here. I'm just going to share a few.
Very
Yetta
good.
is here.
I see some names popping up. Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. Love it,
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
all.
happy to have you here, man. You're in where right now? Remind
I
me.
am in Chelsea, Massachusetts right now, and man, I'm really honored that you invited me to be part of your night. I'm super.
Man,
super
thank
excited.
you.
Yeah.
Well, you know how much I love hanging with you. You're my,
I wore my special Christmas onesie.
you look. Oh my God, you're in a onesie.
Yes.
I have it.
Oh, nice.
Wow, man, you went.
Wait. Back up.
You're making Tom Rush look like.
No,
he
Adam,
just
stand
didn't-
up again and back up. We want to see the whole thing.
You only get one view. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was it. It's done.
I'm sorry.
It's done. You
He's
missed
a
it.
I'm not a piece of meat, okay?
No, everyone who's watching wanted to see the whole onesie. The point of a onesie is maybe later.
This is a family show. Let's stop this.
You get 5 seconds of butt flap, and that's it.
Man, what are you doing for Christmas? Are you going to stick around in Massachusetts?
We're still figuring it out. We got a bunch of family in town right now, so we're gonna just see how things go. Everybody's in town. Everybody's spending time with each other and appreciating every moment that we have together. So I think that's the plan for the next week or so. As a matter of fact,
Yeah, man.
not a bad way to be.
Yeah, I'm heading up to see my mom in Tennant's Harbor, which I'm so happy. My sister lives like a mile from you up in Maine,
so cool.
Up at your new place. And it's going to give me plenty of chances to visit family and visit you and write some songs together. And man,
it's so beautiful up there. It's Allie, my wife, who is a lot smarter than me. And also, I liked the line. When you guys said you compliment each other, and Laurie said, "But you benefit more than I do from this." Let's be clear. That's certainly the case with Allie and I, for sure. But she found this amazing little nook, Tennant's Harbor, Port Clyde. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, it's about maybe 3.5 hours north of Boston. It's north of Portland. It's on the coast. It's got a history of lobster fishing and quarry digging and burning, and man, it hits me in my soul every time I'm up there. I'm glad you're spending time up there. I got to meet your sis, man. That's cool.
Oh, she will love you. You'll love her. Port Clyde, by the way, for you folks listening in, was the lighthouse that was in Forrest Gump, where he started his cross country run across the U.S. It's a beautiful lighthouse, and I'm going to be your neighbor someday. Laurie and I have been talking about eventually coming back and finding something up there, and it'll be right in that hood, right? Yeah. Well, let's just sing a few songs, man. Thanks again for being here, everybody. This is Mr. Adam Ezra.
Woo. Hi, everybody. It's nice to be with you. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send them one by one. One for the little bitty baby, son of Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem. Children go where I send thee. How shall I send them? I'm gonna send them 2 by 2, 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the itty bitty baby, son of Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem. Children go where I send them. How shall I send them? I'm gonna send them 3 by 3, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the itty bitty baby, son of the Virgin Mary, born in Bethlehem. Yeah. Children go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send 5 by 5, 5 for the gospel preachers, 4 for the student, the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for Paul and Silas, One for the itty bitty baby bear, son of the Virgin Mary. Born in Bethlehem, yeah. Children know where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send them 7 by 7, 747. Couldn't get to heaven. 646 couldn't be fixed. 5 for the gospel preachers. 4 for the 4 stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for Paul and Silas. 1 for the itty bitty baby, wrapped in swaddling clothing, son of the Virgin Mary. Soon gonna walk on water, born in Bethlehem, born in Bethlehem, born in Bethlehem. Yeah. So for those of you who are maybe just meeting me, my name is Adam, and potentially slightly weird for me to sing a song about Jesus, being a Jew myself, but man, you Christians have good songs, and I don't think I've found a Hanukkah song that's really inspired me. The other thing, I also just believe that I love this time of the year, and I love singing. I love singing songs with other people. I love singing songs that everybody knows. Of course, I chose a pretty esoteric Christmas song to sing right there, but I really like it. And man, Ellis has been doing, and Laurie have been doing a great job of talking about who wrote each one of these songs. And I realized before I was going to play that song, it's called Children Go Where I Send Thee, and I did not know the songwriters of this song. So I looked it up. I'm going to read it. Mandisa Hundley, Brown Bannister, and Shane Keister. Those sound like fake names to me. I don't know about you, but they sound fake. I do want to actually sing another. I want to sing another Christmassy holiday song for you all. But first, I thought I would sing one, and I don't know if anyone has done this yet tonight, but I wanted to share maybe a song that is maybe not I haven't finished writing yet. As some of you maybe know, I just had I have a 3-month old daughter who's really sleeping literally on the other side of this camera right now, and every morning my favorite part of the day is every morning I wake her up, and I get to take the morning shift. I feed her bottle when she wakes up, and we get daddy-daughter time, you know. And I have fantasies about this eventually flowing into, you know, daddy breakfast, pancakes, maybe dad breakfast on tour when she's on the road with me, if her mom ever lets her. But after the bottle, I put her in a little bouncy chair, and it's still early, and she's still waking up, and I can bounce the chair with my foot, and I sit there with the guitar, and I sing to her in the mornings, and I write songs with her, so this is the first song I wrote with Willa, my daughter, and I've been tweaking it, and I don't know, just I know it's maybe not holiday themed, but man, this year's holidays is just all about my heart being filled up by this little girl of mine, and so I thought I would sing a song inspired by her. Tiny world in your hands, moving tangles I can almost understand. There goes all my little plans. Lay your head on me. The oldest dance, let's begin. You'll need patience, teaching me to spin. There goes everything I've been. Lay your head on me. I'll be damned, bless my soul. Don't we dance like a tumbling rain? May the sunshine erase our steps so the young can dance again. May we all live on through them. Find your rhythm, choose your speed. Nope. Find your rhythm, live your truth. In my eyes, there's nothing you can't do. There goes everything I knew. Lay your head on me. Well, the heart's a gambler, time's a thief. My biggest love, someday you will leave. There goes all that I believe. Lay your head on me. I'll be damned to bless my soul. Don't we dance like the tumbling rain? May the sunshine erase our steps so the young can dance again. And may we all live on through them. Pick the song, choose the speed. I'll lift you up, let you lead. There goes everything I need. Lay your head on me. Lay your head on me. Lay your head on me. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river I could skate away on, but it
don't snow, it stays pretty green. Wanna make a lot of money and wanna quit this crazy scene. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. You tried hard to help me, you put me at ease. You loved me so naughty, made me weak in the knees. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad, and now I lost the best baby that I ever had. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. It made my baby say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river I could skate away on.
Beautiful, man. What a gorgeous rendition of that song.
Thanks, man. Thank you. It's been a long weekend. I lost my voice a little bit, but man, I love singing. Joni's intimidating. She's such a brilliant singer and songwriter. She's amazing. But I love that song so much. I love
She
that.
does everything well. And I'm thinking, I don't know about you. Have you seen the Beatles documentary? Have you sat through that yet?
I have not.
It will totally blow your mind.
Really? Why is she?
Really.
Does she make an appearance in that?
No, she doesn't. But, you know, why I bring it up was I was just thinking, like, we have all these heroes, you know.
Yeah.
I think Joni might be 77. McCartney's 80. Ringo Starr is 83. Dylan is in his 80s. And, you know, they're heroes, and they created our job. They're the ones that define what our job description is, and they're all getting up there, man. And I'm still in awe of them. And to hear, you weren't here early, but Tom Rush was here, and you know, he's 80 years old. He was there in the 60s. He sang James Taylor publicly before James Taylor did, Joni Mitchell publicly before she did, Jackson Brown before he got a chance to be Jackson Brown.
Yeah.
And these are like, they're links in the chains that have just been dragging us forward. And, you know, our job is to look behind us and pull the next generation up as well at the same time.
I missed his performance tonight. I was really bummed about that, but I saw you guys chatting with him for a while afterwards. And man, what a dude is
still funny, still singing
growing
great, still writing great.
Yeah, totally.
And still touring his ass off. He's still out there doing show after show after show. That's what we want to be when we grow up.
Or just, right? Or even if we can't, right? To just be honoring the footsteps that Tom and some of our other heroes have walked in, and you know, because that's what they've been doing too, right? And that's how it's supposed to work, right? That's right. Anyways,
I'm so glad. What a big year for you. You've got a new wife and a new daughter.
I'm married. I got a baby daughter and
a new home up in Maine.
I'm home up in Maine, but and also in a community of people that want to listen to the silly songs that I write and come out and sing them with me. And I feel that to me this time of year is you know, no better chance to reflect on all of the things that we have and the incredible friends that I've made along the way, you being one of them. And for those of you watching, Ellis has been not only a friend but a mentor to me and a ton of other musicians that are out there trying to walk in his footsteps too. So
thank you for that, brother.
Yeah.
Big love to you, man. Thank you. Good luck with your daughter. Say hi to Allie for us. And
is this your new home, by the way?
Yeah. This is my studio, and
do you and Laurie share that space?
We do. Yeah, we work. This is our kind of professional workspace. It's really where I record songs and do all the live streams and. Yeah, we've made it pretty cozy down here. It's a nice place to do these things.
And what a thing to just be a dynamic duo like you two are doing tonight. It's that's been a joy for me to watch.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Adam. I wanted to tell you how much I love that song about your daughter. I was just like, this is for me what music is all about. Just people kind of expressing what they feel, and then you're treating the audience to this so that we can all feel it too and relate to it. And that's just gorgeous. And I had this moment of like understanding why things have been going so well for you. Like in terms of just like having this nice big community around you, loving what you do, because that honesty is just off the charts. So I dig it so much.
Thanks for feeling that. That's the mission.
Yeah.
That's the mission.
Yeah, we both got the feels listening to you tonight.
I was like, I'm going off the camera because I got too many feelings right now. That was really lovely. Thank you so much. And we're just wishing you beautiful holidays with your family.
You guys too. Thanks so much for having me tonight.
All right, brother. We'll circle back.
All right, absolutely. See you.
Bye.
Cheers. Adam Ezra, y'all, one of our dear friends on the folk circuit. And Adam did a few runs with me over the years. God, I remember one show in Chicago that we played that was just a legendary show. We had Radislav Lorkovich and Don Conosceni, and it was just so fun. Hey, right now we're going to get back to this song. Frosty the Snowman is our next.
We figure it wouldn't be a holiday show without Frosty, right? I mean, I'm a huge fan of Rudolph and Frosty. They're kind of like the wholesome, beautiful characters of my New Hampshire childhood Christmases. And I don't know. I think these two fictional guys, Rudolph and Frosty, really sum it up. And yeah, we're glad you guys have been here with us all night. We got just a couple more minutes until the show ends. And remember that if you can put something in the tip jar, we totally appreciate it. We are definitely spreading that out amongst all the 6 different people here tonight. So thank you for whatever you can give. And if you can't, we are so happy to just sing for you and put you in the holiday spirit.
Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump over the hills and snow. A Frosty the snowman was a jolly happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they put it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Frosty the snowman knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. They led them down the streets of town right to the traffic stop, and when they passed him around and when he heard them holler stop, oh, Frosty the snowman had to hurry on his way, and he waved goodbye saying, don't you cry, we'll be back again someday. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump over the hills and snow. A little Frosty the Snowman for you right there. We've had an incredible night, you guys. Thank you so much for all the love in the tip jar, and nice to visit with friends, gather. I want to invite you guys all to join the Patreon site. We're going to maybe doing some special shows like this on the Patreon site starting next year, and we hope you will join. It starts at only $1, and it's just Patreon Ellis Paul. You'll find me there. And thank you guys. What a lovely night, huh? Again, I'll just go over the list of folks that joined us tonight so we can recap. Here we go. The holiday show, it's obviously Laurie and I, and Tom Rush on Jaduvicot, Adam Ezra, and Shanna in a dress. That crew of folks right there, that's who joined us today, and it was so beautiful. Enjoyed hanging out with friends and people whose music is moving, and people we care about, you know.
And also wanted to let you guys know that we have been doing these special shows. We did a holiday Halloween extravaganza a couple months ago, and probably, we're not 100% sure, but probably the next one is coming up soon for this guy's, what is it, 56? Oh, is it 57?
I'm older than you think.
He is turning 57, and we need to celebrate. We need to celebrate Ellis Paul. So his birthday is on January 14th.
I'm going to be in Cincinnati that night.
Ooh, so we probably won't do a live stream
on the day
of the birthday.
But on January, we're thinking January 12th.
January 12th, if you guys want to kind of mark your calendars, it's not that's only like 3 weeks from now. We can do a big birthday celebration with a bunch of Ellis Paul songs and covers, and we'll invite some special guests.
We'll talk about my past. This is the house that I grew up in.
Ooh, a ranch.
That's in Presque Isle, Maine. This is the town of Presque Isle, Maine. Beautiful. And this is where it is.
Whoa, it's really up there, isn't it? Now, I never knew how far. Ooh, so almost Canadian.
I'm almost Canadian. I'm almost like Joni Mitchell, which is my dream.
You guys may or may not know that this guy comes from a long line of potato farmers, and he's the one who broke the mold, decided he didn't want to be picking tubers out of the ground.
Our folk singing.
Yeah.
Both lucrative.
Both extremely lucrative careers. He chose the folk singing. We're all so glad that he did. But yeah, so January 12th, you can maybe mark your calendars for that. We haven't 100% decided on the date, but we want to celebrate his 57th birthday.
January 12th, that's right. And one more advertisement. If you guys are interested, doesn't take place until 2023, but we're doing...
For those of you who plan very far ahead, it's only a year and a half away. Okay, yeah, sign up for the Alaska cruise. This thing is so fun.
Just go to my website for more info.
You can check it out there. But also, what about the New Year's Eve shows at Club Passim?
Yeah, we're doing New Year's Eve this upcoming New Year's Eve. 4 shows at Club Passim with Don Conoscini, Radoslav Lorkovich, and Laurie MacAllister.
He's got a full band, everybody, and that's going to be on the 29th, 30th, and 31st. There's 4 shows there. And we decided to spread them out over 3 days this time. And if you need to be vaccinated and everything to go to these shows, but most of you are. And then on January 1st, we'll play up at One Longfellow Square in Portland, Maine. And so it's going to be a total of 5 shows, and there's still some tickets available. And we really have been looking forward to this for 2 years now. So it's going to be, we've got this excellent set list and a bunch of great fun covers to play for you guys. So check out clubpassim.org or onelongfellowsquare.com, and you can still get tickets for those shows. And we really look forward to seeing all of you there. And Ellis has one more song for you.
Yeah, let's do this. I'll bring in a little bit of light. And can you hold this?
Why am I holding this?
That's Adam Ezra as a kid.
Wait, why? Who said so? I mean, this is Adam?
No, it's not Adam. I'm just saying because he was in a red onesie.
Oh, he was in a red onesie.
And a hat.
It had a butt flap. And, this does look a little bit like Adam. I'm going to get rid of this and let you play this beautiful, one of my favorite songs ever.
I wanted to just mention, yes, you can watch Passim on live stream as well. Just go to clubpassim.org. And so we're going to do White Christmas for you. Obviously, you guys know the story about this song. Well, you've heard it anyway. The story is that it was written in 1942, and it's the best selling single of all time. 50 million copies for Bing Crosby and over 50 million for additional covers. And this song is it's so beautiful. Irving Berlin wrote it, and it was named the #1 song of the 20th century by the National Endowment of the Arts and the Radio Industry Academy of America. And it was based not on the sales, although that had some input, but it was more about the cultural significance of this Christmas song being written while 600,000 Americans were overseas fighting in World War II, and the heartache associated with that. And when Irving Berlin called up his secretary to have her write down the lyrics, he said, I think I've written the best song I've written ever. And he said, I think I've written the best song anyone's ever written. That's what he said in the phone. dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays to all of you, and we hope that you have fun gatherings with your friends and family. And we just are sending out our very, very best to everybody who's listening, and wishes for happiness and health now and in the new year.
And thank you for all the love and support through the pandemic, both here and on Patreon, all the live streams that you guys have been so diligently attending, and both the group shows and my solo shows every week. And we love you for that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you really carried him through this pandemic. I mean, we didn't know what was going to happen a year and a half ago when everything kind of shut down, and Ellis pivoted and set up his Patreon and started doing these live stream shows, and we enjoy it so much. He loves getting together with you guys, and with the tip jar has kind of been salvation or saving grace, and it's really very special, and we are grateful to you. There's no way to ever thank you for how generous you've been.
We'll just keep on producing shows from this spot and bringing our friends in whenever we can. And thank you guys for sending love to you, and we'll see you in the new year. Cheers.
Happy holidays.